It's a nice spring day today. Some birds out on the lawn. The sun was out about a second ago, but yeah, I guess it's kind of out. Anyways, in today's video we're going to be checking out this interesting fan. This is a 1990s Super Jetstream Turbo fan. Now these are not the easiest super fans to find. In fact, this is I think only the third one I've ever seen in person. And they are clearly a Duracraft knockoff. As you can tell by the front mounted switch and the spiral grille, and just all around a pretty obvious Duracraft copy. Also, I'm out here filming this in the basement bedroom. Now usually when I do these kinds of before restoration videos or initial test videos, I like to keep them in the workshop or in the garage because these fans usually are pretty dirty and I don't like to bring them elsewhere around the house, but for this video I had no option. My workshop currently is actually in a complete state of mess and chaos because I'm doing a rework for 2023. It'll be a vlog coming sometime this summer and I'm doing some major reorganization in there, so anyways, I digress. Back to the fan. So anyways, this fan's in pretty good shape. It just needs to be cleaned up, which is like 99% of all the cases when I get used fans. The motor has some dust too. But all around it's in good shape. The plastic's slightly yellowed. It's not really showing well on camera, but well, it's a little bit more visible here on the knob. And same on the sticker. But overall, not bad. Now I could tell that this fan is from the late 90s because this cord has a, I believe this is an SPT1 insulation. It's a thinner insulation that SMC, I believe this fan was also made by SMC like a lot of 90s super fans, but SMC used these kinds of cords on their fans from the late 90s and through the 2000s, this thinner SPT1 wire. Because in the early 90s they had a thicker, I believe it was an SPT2 cord, insulation cord. So that's one way to identify the approximate year of these SMC made super fans. So anyways, let's see what we got here. It's got kind of a cool spaceship kind of design with that base. It's almost as if these are supposed to be like rocket boosters. Two-speed fan. Like I said, it's very similarly built to the Duracraft turbo fans, which is what this fan is trying to impersonate. And even the back looks strikingly similar. So there you can see the blades, which actually look very similar to the ones that was used on the 8-inch oscillating fans. Except the only difference is the blade hub is reversed, so the motor shaft goes in from the front rather than the back, because this is a front mounted motor. It's kind of tough to tell because the dust and also camera's struggling to focus here. There we go. Nice little shaded pole motor there. Let's take a look at the bottom of the fan. It's got this neat little flip out stand that you can do this, and it kind of changes the angle of the fan a little bit, if I can do it one-handed. And this is supposed to be similar to the little wheel thing that Duracraft had. And it's just as useless. It maybe angles the fan down maybe 10 degrees at most, and that's a generous guess, but that's the difference there. You can lift this, fold it down, oof, and it tilts it up just a little bit. Probably enough to make customers happy. Anyways, let's see what's on the bottom of the fan here. The plastic here is a little chipped. Maybe it was dropped at some point, but maybe I can glue that back. Rubber feet. And information here. This is a model 80JS. And I believe that JS signifies the jet stream term that these were given. 0.5 amps. Now there's no indication of the year on this, but my guess is the late 90s. Alright, let's plug this in and give it a first test. Well, first test in a while. Alright, so we'll start it on low. The motor needs to be oiled quite badly, so if I remember correctly, this fan took about 5 minutes to even pick up speed. So let's see what happens. Yeah, the last time this fan has run was for the fan collection montage. So that was about 4 months ago. So the motor's gonna take its sweet old time getting up to speed. The bearings are a little stiff, so that's the reason for that. You can hear it slowly picking up speed. So obviously from this video I won't be able to really judge its true performance because it's not even performing at full speed. But once I get this fan cleaned up, it'll be interesting to see how it stacks up against the Duracraft turbo fans. That'll actually be a video. Just thought of that. That'll be a cool video to make. The bearings are really dry. You can hear the scraping or that dry bearing sound. So I won't run it for too long. Here it is on high. It even sounds kind of similar to a Duracraft turbo fan. It's moving a good amount of air. Good for a desk. Alright, so I gave it about a minute to pick up speed, and I would say this is pretty much full speed. I think it's still going, but either way, it's a pretty good air mover, even though it's kind of dusty still. So cool little fan. I'm definitely going to get this one cleaned up this summer, and there will probably be a video on this, the cleanup, and of course the full video once I finish it. Back to low. Oh yeah, bearings are definitely dry. So anyways, that is the 1990s Super Jetstream turbo fan. Definitely a neat little thing from SMC at this period. Alright, so that's going to be it for this one, so thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.